Well, hi. I'm here with Dr. Julie, and we are on the second day of our medical outreach. And yes, I don't know, we've probably seen at least 100 people already. You know what? We might be looking a little hot and sweaty. It is a little bit hot here, but you know what? We wanted to give you a glimpse of what it's like. We're going to talk a little bit about what it's like to hold a medical outreach, why we do what we do. And then maybe we'll give you a glimpse of a few of the patients here, a little bit of what the setting is like. So, Julie, tell a little bit about your background and why you do this. Tell everybody.
Wow. Well, I'm a family physician, and I've been practicing medicine about 25 years, but I got the first opportunity through my church, and we went to synagogue. And I tell you, it was a blessing. It was a blessing for me, and I felt like I was a blessing to the people that we went to see. I mean, this is what I do for a living, but to come here and do medical missions is totally different, and it really is something that I have been enjoying over the years, and I'm going even more and more now. Sherry's dragging me all over the world.
So, you know, Julie and I, we go on probably at least 3 or 4 trips a year, and you can see we are not in your typical office setting where Julie practices right now. We're right next to a school. You know, they're in a building right next door where they're ministering, they're sharing the gospel, and that's a big part of what we do. They're sharing the gospel. By us just giving the medicine, you can see we got some medicine here. This is just a way for us to connect, treat their physical needs, but we're sharing the gospel right in the room next door. So we often use school classrooms. That's what we're in. We're in classroom buildings today to hold our medical outreach. So, Julie, can you tell them a little bit about the type of people that serve with us on our medical outreaches?
That we serve, or
that serve with us?
Oh, we have all types of people serving with us. We have nurses that come with us. We have a physical therapist. And we have lay people that have no medical background. We can use anybody and everybody that can help. They can pray for us. They can work and distribute eyeglasses or shoes. They can help in pharmacies, and they help with crowd control. So we welcome anyone and everyone to join us on a medical mission trip.
Yeah, yesterday we saw about, I think, 275 patients, and we gave out 75 glasses. So we gave out reading glasses yesterday. We also have been able to give out distance glasses. So on our next outreach in just 3 weeks, we'll be giving out distance glasses. So we need people to help with that on upcoming outreaches. Help with that. We partner with the Shoe That Grows. So we need people that help with that, and we have people that help with our pharmacy. Those people are out there. You can probably hear them in the background. They want to know where they go when they finish seeing the nurse. Yep, me, the nurse. When they go to move on to the doctor. And then, you know, those who are going to hear about Jesus Christ. So there's so many things to do on our outreach. So we have, like Julie said, we have doctors, nurses. We need dentists that come with us. Yes. Many of the countries that we go and serve, they might only have, for 4.5 million people, they only have like 4 dentists, and then they'll serve in the capital city. So we need dentists to serve with us. How about, Julie, amount of patients that we see that have hernias?
Wow. When we were in Liberia last time, everyone had a hernia. It seemed like, I think they thought we brought a surgeon with us, so we desperately could use a surgeon, but everyone has cavities, and they have toothaches, and little things like a toothbrush brings a smile to people's faces. So we bring toothbrushes and toothpaste. We talk a lot about hygiene, though. Hygiene is a big cause of a lot of the conditions that they have here.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit more. So the life expectancy of most of the places that we go and travel, the life expectancy is like maybe age 47?
Right. You know, I just saw a patient. Her blood pressure was 180/90. She was 36 years old. And I offered to give her some medication, and at first she didn't want it. And I'm like, but this is going to help you. That was my son. Sorry about that. Anyway, they had, she said, I said, you'll have a heart attack. Your heart is working too hard. It's going to give out on you early. And she said, her mother died at 46. And I said, well, that doesn't have to be what happens to you. if you treat your blood pressure now, you know, you don't have to die at 46. You know, a lot of times it's all because they don't have the medications that they need. So I convinced her to try the medicines, and I talked to her about diet, how to stop the salt in her diet to control her blood pressure better. But we have hypertension and diabetes all over the world, especially in people of African descent all over the world. And just like I treat hypertension and diabetes on the south side of Chicago, I'm treating that here in Haiti.
Yeah. So we have teaching tools that we give out to all of the patients that we treat, and we have them translated into their language. So today we have them translated into Creole, and so we have printed teaching materials for them, for hypertension, for diabetes, for many of the different things. But then we also have for those that are illiterate, because so many of them are illiterate. And then we leave them in the countries that we go and serve. We have different banners, and so we have people that have helped us create these wonderful banners where we go, and then printed materials, like Dr. Julie said, for hygiene. That's so important. So we want to thank a couple of you that are watching with us live. You've been team members that have gone with us before. So hello, Carmela. She's a nurse. We shout out to you, Carmela, for watching us. We wish that you were with us on this trip, and we hope that you're going to join us very soon. Kevin, thank you for joining us and watching today. So, Julie, you have shared a couple of the different conditions, like we talked about diabetes and high blood pressure. What's a couple of the other things? They're because of and access to clean water.
Right. Today we saw a lot of GI or stomach upset, worms. People have diarrhea, probably cholera. They have a lot of vaginal infections because we went by, I don't know if you saw Sherry's post earlier, but we went by this river. And these people have no indoor plumbing. A lot of times they're washing in the river, wash their clothes in the river. They drink the water from the river. They bathe in the river, and they go to the bathroom near the river. And the pigs are doing all of the above by the river. And it's such an unsanitary situation. So we're trying to teach them to use, actually we've been blessed to have pumps, water pumps that we have placed in this area where we do missions. We often have water pumps that we dig deep down, and it only costs $4,000 to make a well. So we have about 3 wells in the area where we were earlier today, but it's still about the mindset of the people. It's about teaching them the right thing to do, and that a lot of their problems are because they continue to go to that river as a source of their drinking water and things of that sort. So we really got to educate. Education is the number one thing that we have to do. I mean, we can bring all the medicine in the world, but we can't bring enough medicine to treat everybody. So a lot of it is diet, exercise, and then treating those that have been treated before, have the willing to take medicine, willing to follow up with a doctor to continue to take medicine. So mainly a lot of what we're doing is education here.
Yeah. Now, a couple of you have commented that the connection is going in and out, and we're sorry about that. When we serve in these remote villages, the signal's not so great, but we do want to give you a glimpse where we're serving. It says that this Facebook Live post is recording, so it should be saving, and we will be able to share it again. So hopefully you're going to be able to see this post again, and we'll be able to share it again. So yeah, but we go and we serve in those remote villages where they don't have access to medical care. That's really what our heart is to do, is go serve in the most remote villages where they don't have access to medical care, and where we can share the love of Jesus. So you know what, we had Julie's son, he just popped his face on just a little bit ago, and he has gone on several trips with us. He was on just one of our most recent videos that we've done, and so if you haven't gone to our YouTube page, we have a Mission Partners for Christ YouTube page. You should go and check it out. We have videos from our last trips, and so we want you to go check it out. But Julie, tell a little bit about your son serving with you.
Oh wow, it's such a blessing for him to now have almost finished medical school. So now he's actually able to help actually see patients. In the past, he was in college. He just helped run back and forth and get us medicines when we needed it. But now, these last 3 trips, he's been actually able to help us see patients, see more patients. And that's what we're trying to do, see as many as we can. In years past, we've seen as many as 1,500 people in a 4-day clinic, or 1,200 people. So the more providers we have, the more patients we can see. So he's about to go back to medical school on his last year. I'm so proud of him, and so he won't be able to join me anymore for a while. But so we need you. Any doctors out there interested in going with us on mission trips, please go to our website, missionpartnersforchrist.org.
Yes, absolutely. So we are going to be going October 26th through November 4th. We're going to the Ivory Coast. We're going to Cote d'Ivoire, and we would love for you to join us there. And by July, we're going to have our trips on our website at www.missionpartnersforchrist.org. We'll have our trips listed for next year, and we'd love to have you join us. So now we're going to actually call in our next patient. Maybe have you see Dr. Julie seeing one of our next patients?
Oh.
No, she said no. We're going to maybe give you
Can
a
you
glimpse.
walk around?
Yeah, maybe I'll give you a little glimpse. Walk around. Have you
Io
see
has a patient.
have you see Io with a patient? Okay, so thank you for listening. I'll just give you a little glimpse, a little bit, so you can see what's going on. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Hold on, one more second.
Hold on. All right, we have this wonderful translator that works with us consistently here. Junior, say hello to everybody.
Hey there.
Okay, you can see these are kind of our setup here where we're working in this. We have Reginald that works with us consistently. Okay, Dr. Io. What would you like to say to encourage people to join us on a trip?
I think I'll kind of recap something that Dr. Bailey said earlier, which is, when you step outside of your comfort zone and you see there's the struggles that other people have, it kind of breaks your heart in a new way where you really appreciate what you have, and it kind of evokes this passion in you to serve. So I encourage everyone to come see for yourself. Like, it's one thing to see pictures, it's one thing to see videos. Come see for yourself how a quarter of the world is living without access to clean water and sanitation, and I think you'll see why we come.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to just give everybody a little glimpse as to what it's like out here. So we got people down here, and they're just waiting. A little glimpse, and we got a little glimpse down here. We got a few people down here. Right? People are just waiting. So just want to thank you for just joining us today and partnering with us.